I was going to bring him over at some point.
Yep, cool. Alright, are we good? We got him?
Yep.
Alright, we're live.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Okay.
Alright, Glenn's going to confirm that one for us, I think.
We should be live. Should seem to be the operative word when it comes to us streaming.
Afternoon. Welcome back. Episode
4.
We've said 4. It feels like 4.
It's either 3 or 4. Depends. I'm not sure if we counted the one that we couldn't do on Saturday.
No, we didn't. That would have been number 4.
Okay.
We're good.
We're good. We're gone. We're good.
How are we sounding, Glenn?
You're not. But I muted you. You are sounding when I unmute it.
Okay.
We're good.
How good are we at this streaming thing? Guys, welcome back to this new financial year instalment of HACT Live this Wednesday, 1st of July.
Isn't it 1st of July? There you go.
Yeah, it means a lot to you guys watching, I'm sure.
Means a great deal to me.
Does it?
No.
So I'm Matt, this is Blair, and Glenn's manning the IRC for us again today.
Hey.
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm going to jump on the IRC.
You're jumping on as well?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll be the chatty guy on the camera.
You can do that. You can talk to people for me.
Good. That'll be good. What's new? Well, we've been talking about them for a while. Our events are here. So the first one we're running is this weekend, and we've called that one in HACT. So pretty different format to what we put on the last time. So looking forward to trying out some new approaches and seeing what works. So what is it? Well, it's only going for 2 days over the weekend. And you guys watching might remember that you picked a stream and did that really for the 3 days straight. Well, this weekend, this is for 10 to 13 year olds. We're mixing it up a bit. Everyone's going to do a little bit of everything. Rather than spending 3 days going in depth into one topic, this event is for people to go, you know what? I want to try a little bit of everything. I want to see what I actually like.
I want to make all the things.
Yeah, make all the things. And then when the other HACT events rock around, I know that I want to spend the 3 days doing my 3D art or game development or virtual reality, that new stream that we were talking about last week. So, yeah, we've been getting our hands on plenty of those for this weekend. And
I should probably hook that up at some point. During
the device? Yep. When I bring Will over.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'll just hope that it all magically works without a single issue, because that's never happened.
Well, audio is when everything goes pear-shaped, so the Rift will go.
Oh yeah, right. No, yeah, Rifts are super simple. It's just
plug it in.
It's a lunchbox.
Plug it in.
Stick it in your head.
It's the size of a lunchbox. What else is new this week? It's been a marketing sort of week.
Oh, Chris did make it. He wasn't going to be able to make it. Didn't Chris say he wasn't going to be able to make it to this one?
I'm not sure.
On the Facebook.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, he did. Hi, Chris.
Yeah.
So Blair is Synthex.
Yes, that's me. That's my gamer tag.
All right.
Just subtly put that one in there.
And if you don't know, I'm DevAlias.
Yeah.
But you should hopefully know that by now.
So
Yeah, I'm just gonna go by Matt.
Yeah.
Just call me Matt.
Not that I'm indirectly telling people to add me on Steam, but if they were trying to do that, it'd be Synthex.
If that happened,
yeah.
Okay. So as I was saying, it's been a marketing week this week.
Yes.
And yeah, I'll say it. None of us are professionally trained in that, so we've been learning a lot about how to make that work. Anyone got any thoughts on how that's gone, or
Canberra
what they
mornings
like
are cold.
about it? Canberra mornings are cold.
Very cold.
So Glenn and I have been, mostly Glenn, have been walking around Canberra, putting out flyers and all sorts of. Yes, these ones. Wow, that's a really nice design.
Yeah, I
Check
wonder
that
who
out.
made that one. Couldn't have been you, could it? It looks far too good for your quality of work, right?
So you say that, but you're wrong. Yeah, no. So yeah, that's what we've been handing those out everywhere, just putting them everywhere.
Everywhere in Civic.
No,
Driving seemed too
So
hard.
Chris is asking, when did I say I wouldn't make it? So
I'm just making things up.
Blair's making it up, or he's mixed you up with somebody else. May have been Tom, may have been Sam.
Yeah, could have been anyone.
Could have been anybody.
Could have been me.
Could have been you. That's it.
I didn't think I was going to
I'm
make
not
it.
supposed to be here.
Yeah.
But who could stay away? So yeah, marketing sort of week.
Yeah.
We've been trying our hand with Facebook advertising, with Google AdWords and stuff like that.
Twitter, can't forget that one.
Yeah, well, Glenn's been going hard with tweeting to people. How many we've gotten like 15,000 impressions so far this month. And from the emails I've been getting, the notifications, tweeting at an organisation and writing it in a way that encourages them to retweet you seems to be working really well.
Yeah, surprisingly well, actually. So that was pretty cool.
Mm.
Some of them still didn't, like, and that's a bit annoying because some of them it's like directly related to what they do. It's like, but your fan base would love this.
Not everyone's manning it full time.
Yeah, that's definitely
it'll happen next week after the first event's over. They'll get back onto their Twitter account and retweet it.
I know that I've been having issues trying to man the Twitter. Tried out a few different social tools to make it easier. What was that one? So we started with TweetDeck.
TweetDeck,
which
is what I
shows you a whole bunch of streams at once, which is pretty cool for a lot of things, but it doesn't have much in the way of analytics or kind of being able to track who you're talking to and what you've already talked to them about, which is annoying when you're tweeting at people and you almost say the same thing twice to them. Not that that happened. So I tried out Hootsuite, but that wasn't very good, and I found Sprout Social, and that's actually been really useful with what I've been doing, so yeah, that works.
And I haven't even asked you about this, but I moved house that we were talking about last
Yeah.
week.
That's why we didn't do this on
Yeah,
Saturday.
that's why we couldn't do it on Saturday, because it was a mess. But I'm in my new place now. It's great. It's got pretty... internet's but we're going to get VDSL, which is great, because we're going to do that through probably internet or iNode, because they're awesome, and it's not going to cost me $1,800.
Well, my place, again, living in Gunga Island, has NBN, so I'm on like 100 meg down, 40 up still.
Yeah, but I've had that for
That's
3
awesome.
years.
Oh, yeah, but you left that place.
I did. I swore an oath to myself that I would never move into another house that didn't have fibre, and I've done it, and it's the worst. But I live here anyway, so it's fine.
So as you can hear and see, not the most exciting weekend. Moving house isn't easy.
Oh, I'm so tired.
I think half the schools are on holidays now in the ACT. So I saw Chris redid his logo for Ninja Fish,
Yeah.
which
that
is
was
looking cool. Let us know if you're still working on that project. I remember Ujwal this week was telling us about he's working on his own Unity project with the VR for young ICT explorers, which is cool. If anyone else is building anything, tell us all about it.
Wrong side.
I don't think that's the right Ninja Fish.
I think you might be right.
It's,
His logo's there. If you, I
Yeah.
typed in Ninja Fish, and Ninja Fish Studios came up. I was like, oh wow, he's got #1 web presence.
Well, Chris's SEO is pretty cool. That Ninja Fish, he's like the 4th highest result for the images. There. Third.
Type in Ninja Fish, and you're the 3rd one that comes up. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Impressive.
nice.
that's really cool. So yeah, if you guys have been working on something or something cool's been going on, feel free to tell us about it on the IRC or by tweeting to us at HACT_IO or in the Facebook group or in the YouTube chat. 1,000,001 ways to have a talk to us about what's going on.
Yes.
And if you have any technical
YouTube chat.
questions,
Yes.
one of us should probably jump on that. And if you have any of those technical questions like last week, feel free to fire away, and we'll do our best to answer those ones for you too.
Yeah. We got some cool stuff to be doing on the Strum. That's the stream. This
Strum.
week. Yep.
Yeah, Strum is singular of stream.
Yeah, it's what everyone on Twitch and
Okay.
myself call it. It's Strum time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's kind of stuck, I don't know.
Well, it's like rocking out, strumming.
Yeah, no.
No,
I think it's just
no.
people like to say things silly. like video.
It's true. So what else we got? Tomorrow I am pitching for an Innovation Connect grant.
And me and Glenn are going to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be
Yeah,
great.
And we'll be like, yay, Matt, you said words that were good and stuff.
Made us.
So no pressure.
Oh no.
So
Did you say how much it was? I wasn't listening.
We're pitching for 50 grand, and that goes towards paying for contractors for developing assets for the platform that we've been talking about. So,
such as 3D avatars.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
Somebody might have won recently.
yeah, which we announced
Yes,
when we
3D
said we
avatars.
were going to announce.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
not
So
a day
that's for
or
Chris.
more later.
No, that's right. So,
Yeah,
Chris,
we forgot to mention there's actually a 1 day delay on the stream. So most people use 30
Huge buffer.
seconds. Yeah, we actually used a day. It's great though because when everything goes wrong, not that it ever has in the history of us streaming,
no,
but yeah, it means if it does go wrong, we've got a day to clean up.
it's part of the charm. So, Chris, we'll have to talk to you about getting your passport style photo soon, so that we can start to get that avatar together.
Yeah.
And if you'd rather look like some sort of Tech Knight or Code Wizard or Cyber Shaman or
don't worry about the ninjas, yeah, dude. Or an engineer.
I'm getting to the ninjas or some sort of futuristic engineer looking dude.
Hacker. Go the hacker.
Go the hacker.
Yep.
Hoodies abound.
He
Anyways,
doesn't get a hoodie. He's not a ninja.
anyways, let us know if there's some sort of character you'd like to look like, because part of this grant is going towards paying for some world-class artists to help us build out a platform that we're all going to enjoy hanging out on.
I'm gonna disappear into the background for a few, over there for a minute or two and do magic.
Setting up something cool.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to bring in a replacement.
Yep.
There's a good chance you're going to be fired after this, because I think he's going to kill it.
Yeah.
Will, why don't you pull a chair over, dude? Come on down.
All right, and all we have to do is try not to kill every cable, and you'll be all good.
That's all right.
Awesome. Yeah. I'll go for it.
He's a rugby player.
Cheers. Yeah.
He's got this.
He's fine. All
He's
right.
already better
Welcome.
than you. The audio's still
Yeah, that's right.
And he's already done better than me.
All right, guys. This is Will. Will, this is everybody watching up on the webcam.
Welcome to the internet.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So Will's one of the champions coming along to HACT this weekend, and he made me. I forgot they're called Quixels.
Yeah.
Will made me this boss-looking dinosaur earlier today. He's been hanging out with us up here on the space, and this is going to find a really cool home near my monitor here. Are you on school holidays at the moment?
Yes.
Cool. How are they going?
Good.
You got a and
I got a gold Minecraft pickaxe.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone knows anything about Minecraft, but gold tools don't work well.
but
it looks
they
awesome.
look good.
Yeah.
So you play a bit of Minecraft?
Yeah.
Is that still your favourite game?
No.
Nah, moved on. It's old news.
Terraria.
Terraria. High five, man. I like that better too. Hell yeah. Nah, Terraria is good fun. I like the 2D sprite style artwork and all that sort of stuff. And 2D is less confusing than 3D.
Oh yeah, wouldn't want to do anything in 3D. 3D is boring, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyone
more
who
or
does
less.
3D art, just not cool.
Who would choose a career in 3D?
A lot of people.
Chump.
So yeah, Will's coming along this weekend, and so you've played a few video games.
Yeah.
You come up with a few ideas of your own. If you could make a video game, have you thought about that sort of thing before?
Yeah.
That's all right. What about learning to make your own mobile apps or
Homework.
for homework?
A
Or
robot,
to do,
a robot to do your
a robot to do your homework?
That'd be pretty sweet.
Well, we're going to be running an electronics component this weekend. So that's got a little bit of programming involved to make the electronics work. So we're going to get you on your way to building that robot that
I've
can do your
done
homework for you.
a robot, so you had to build the robot before you. So it was Technic,
Yep.
and like you had to build like a car or a robot that could do obstacles and races.
Oh, so like Lego
That's cool.
Technic and
yeah, and you put
cool.
like a battery on top and program the robot.
That's cool. Was that like using a camera, or how did it know where it was on the track?
Like it had motion sensors, light sensors,
Awesome.
all that.
Did you enjoy building the car?
Yeah.
And what about programming it
Yeah.
after?
Programming's probably the easiest part
Nice.
because all you have to do is like program on the computer, connect it to a wire,
Yep.
download it, then it moves, then you push a button and it moves.
Yep.
So if you want it to go straight, you like just make it go straight. You say straight,
Okay.
and you download it, and you push the button, and it goes straight. So it has light sensors,
Yep.
and like one of the lessons is sumo wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're actually battling other people's robots and stuff.
Yeah. But
Did
you
you
don't.
win?
You don't get. I didn't do that class.
Oh, okay.
Not old enough.
Not
like-
old enough.
You can't control it. It's not like a controllable car.
Okay.
You have to program
Program it.
before you
And then they
fight.
battle each other.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
cool. How old do you have to be for that one?
12. I think.
Oh, is that the Kid Technic courses, that one? Yeah, that's cool. They're
Reminds
out
me
of-
of Robot Wars
Yeah,
back in the day.
that was a cool show.
Yeah, probably slightly safer than Robot Wars because those things had like giant blades and flamethrowers. But it was a really cool TV show.
Yeah, it was. That was on like Foxtel or something like that. It was on cable.
Yeah, I don't even know where I saw it. It must have been a while ago.
I think it was a while ago. All right, so you're coming out this weekend. Have you used like a virtual reality headset before?
No.
All right, I reckon you're going to get a kick out of one of the things we'll be running through this weekend.
So,
We were going to surprise you by letting you use one.
Well, we could probably
it could
still do
happen.
that.
It could happen.
so I figure this is, we do this stream to let people know the ins and outs of, how badly I can mess up everything technology related.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the ability to hook up the Rift right now and have Will play it on stream. The only issue is we want to use the same machine that we're streaming from
Yep.
with the Rift.
Yep.
Which means unplugging a display device
Oh,
and
gosh.
running a game while streaming. That gets a little complicated, but what I think I can do, think is the operative word here,
Okay.
is instead of just having him stream, like wear the thing on the stream, I think I might be able to actually use the gameplay screen on the live stream so everyone can see what he sees down the
Cool.
corner. Maybe.
All right.
So what Blair's actually saying
There's a
here is
really
we
good
might be
chance.
going offline
Yeah.
currently
There's
due
a-
to technical difficulties.
If that happens, we'll let everyone know at IRC.
One of
we'll
several
jump back on
thousand
pretty
things
quick.
could go horribly wrong. So we're just going to apologise in advance if that does happen.
All right. So
But I guess now that disclosure,
yeah.
if we all disappear and we turn into a black screen, you know what happens.
We know why. Look, the way I see it, audio is always every time we do one of these streams,
It was this stream as well.
we lose about 5 minutes
Yeah.
to setting up the microphone every single time.
Yeah.
Or to picking up beverages beforehand when we're meant to get on the stream.
Hey man.
No, I'm going to blame the audio. We were here. We were back at 10 too. So anyway, I reckon because we always had audio issues, this is going to work flawlessly.
Oh yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Knock
Yeah.
on wood.
And it
Fingers
explodes.
crossed.
And it explodes.
Oh yeah, I'll
His
be happy.
computer could explode. If you
the-
hear
if
when
the-
the fans take off, it sounds like a
If the
helicopter.
worst thing that happens is something in my computer explodes, I'll be okay with that. That's there's a lot more. There's worse things that could happen at this point. Excuse me, I'm going to try and get through here.
All right.
Let's try and make magic. Pro tip. Syntax pro tip number 1. If you're going to stream, have a streaming computer.
Yeah, we've been talking about that.
Okay, so.
But that's one of those things where you should do something but haven't.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I could do? Alright, I might be able to pull a sneaky one officially and convince the Rift that it's the same device. So, you guys can see, is the stream there? It's not, is it?
Well, we're going to find out with the 30-second delay anyway.
If everything goes horrible, you'll know. And I hope it will have been like 30 seconds before I find out, so it'll be an even longer fix.
Sounds good.
Eh.
All right.
Unplug.
The computer's broken.
The monitors are flicking around a little
Oh.
bit.
Okay, so let's find out if I killed the stream. Tech stuff. Please still be okay.
All right, so you enjoyed the Kid Technic program
And
Okay,
my
you wanna-
friend's
Alright.
coming.
this weekend?
Yeah.
What's his name? Or her
Riley.
name? Riley?
Yeah.
Cool.
And like a couple of weeks ago, he got his black belt in Taekwondo.
Really? What's the test for a black belt? How old's Riley? Is he your age?
Riley's 1 year older than me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So he could
like,
probably beat me up then. He's a black belt in Taekwondo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine he's pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'm not that quick.
So one of the things that he has to do is break boards.
Yep.
Like when he's 11.
Wow.
Amazing.
How long's he been doing Taekwondo for? A little while.
Yeah. And his older brother's one belt below him, because Riley started before him.
Before his older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
one of the things that he had to do. So there's like 3 people here.
Yep.
Board on one side.
Yep.
Riley at the other side of the hall.
Yep.
Run up, jump over the people
Wow.
without touching them, break the board.
Were the people standing or crouching or
Crouching.
Crouching. That's still pretty.
Yeah, and
pretty
his
awesome.
sister, who's in year 8, had to do 4 people. Riley had to do 3.
Why is that
Oh
his
no,
older
because
sister?
the older sister.
Yep.
Because the instructor said she can jump one more, so added another adult. on.
Yeah, just another.
Yes.
It's another 50, 60 centimeters.
A person
Okay.
broke 3 boards with 1 kick.
Wow. How thick are the boards? Like, what sort of wood are they made of there? Like MDF or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Probably about what
Yep,
thick like that.
it's pretty thick.
Yeah.
Like, if you didn't do it right, you could break your hand probably.
Yeah.
right?
The guy didn't.
Or
The
foot
guy
if you
didn't
kick.
get the board breaking the first go with the 3 boards.
Yep.
Because he had 3 tries. He failed at all of them.
Yep.
Because they're hard.
Yeah.
But he, so like a little bit after he went into the corner,
Yep.
the instructor held it with 2 arms and he went straight through.
Wow.
And another one was,
But Riley passed his test with
Yeah.
the kick, so he's a black belt now.
yeah,
Wow. All right.
he can't get his senior black belt till he's 16 or 18.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's too young.
Yeah.
And
That's
one,
pretty- that's
so you had to,
Very cool.
so another guy punched the board, no, he did that, broke 2 board. No, he punched one first,
Yep.
then he went back
Elbowed.
and did that and broke 1. But if you break all the boards but 1, you have to do all of it again.
Oh, okay.
Like,
That sounds really cool. And do you reckon you'll get into Taekwondo after seeing what Riley can do with it?
nah, I
not into
tried it.
Yeah, didn't like it.
Nah, it's
That's
okay.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey,
PlayStation.
you like the PlayStation?
Keeps me alive.
The PlayStation does. This device.
This keeps me alive. It's $10,000.
Wow. Well, what does this do?
So in your stomach, there's a thing called a pancreas.
Yep.
Mine went to sleep forever.
Oh no.
And this basically, so food needs insulin, which your pancreas produces
Yep.
to digest and make sure you don't get fat. And so this is this is what I have to wear 24/7 for insulin to go into.
Okay. So that,
Yeah.
that
So food
deploys
is
insulin.
No, it's not poison.
Oh, it deploys it. I mean, it sends it into
Yeah.
your body, into your bloodstream.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like if I have too much insulin, I go below 4,
Yep.
which is bad. If I have too less insulin and lots of food, I go above 8,
Yep.
which is bad. So in high temperatures, in high altitudes, I go low,
Yep.
and low altitudes, I go high.
So it's not just your body's digestion, but the
It-
environment you're
yeah.
in can affect it as well.
I have to wear it 24/7.
Wow.
I got little holes in my fingers.
From testing blood
Yeah.
glucose levels?
Yeah.
Okay. It's pretty cool that you can get insulin in a little device like that. But I reckon there's people out there using technology working on making even smaller versions of that.
I
Or
think
maybe-
they're working on like a automatic, like a fake.
Like a
pancreas?
synthetic pancreas.
Yeah, there was
That'd
that
be cool.
I want to say it was in China, but I'm not too sure. Doing 3D printing of like replica organs, but for like replacements. I know they did a heart, and I want to say they did something else, but I don't remember what it was. But that's really cool.
It's super cool.
And the other one, which I read about a while ago, maybe a year or so now, but it was a university in a country that wasn't ours that I totally forget the name of right now. But so you know how you've got to do your blood glucose readings? Basically, they're working on a technology that's kind of like a tattoo, except it changes, and it would basically have your blood glucose reading all the time, just in your skin. So that sounded pretty cool.
And another thing that they're working on, So I carry a kit around, like with the tester and things.
Yep.
But they're working, or they already have a cannula, which is that.
Yep.
So so that's the tester. It Bluetooths to your pump.
That's
and
cool.
like beeps if it's low and does something else if it's high. And I think they already have that.
Nice.
100 for 4 days. That's pretty expensive. Wow.
Technology for health stuff needs to come way down in
Yeah,
price. That's
tell me
crazy.
about it.
What's your favourite game on any console?
My favourite game.
Did you say on console?
Here we
Any
go.
console.
PC
Yeah,
doesn't count
yeah.
as a console.
PC Master Race. I don't play consoles.
Or PC.
Or
games.
PC counts as well.
Or give us one for each.
Yeah. Well,
So PlayStation, Xbox, PC,
okay.
and something.
I really liked Mario Kart 64 on the Nintendo
Yeah,
64. That was pretty
Definitely.
cool.
Rainbow Road. Best.
Yeah. All the power sliding, over the triggers was pretty cool.
PS.
On the PlayStation.
Kingdom Hearts.
On the original
Final Fantasy
PlayStation.
7.
Yeah, good one. My friend had Time Crisis with like the device, so that we spent a lot of time playing 2-player on that, which was good.
Xbox.
Xbox. I hope you haven't played it because it's pretty violent, but I liked Ninja Gaiden, which was like a really
I don't
hard
have
game.
an Xbox.
That's alright.
It's Gaiden.
Gaiden, is it?
Sorry,
Alright.
Blair.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I
Uh,
should have known I'd upset the
I
Tech
like-
Ninja.
I like Call of Duty.
Yeah, nice.
FIFA.
Yep. Those are all the games we play up here. We've got a big
Yeah.
projector out in the event. Oh, you seen it?
No.
I reckon you could show everyone how it's done on Call of Duty. Or FIFA.
Yeah, I have NBA.
Yep.
I got Need for Speed.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
fun.
lots of racing games.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
I got Infamous Second Son.
Oh, yeah, good one.
Second Son Infamous.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's it.
That's pretty cool.
I haven't seen the projector though.
Alright, we'll
We'll have to show you after.
Yeah.
So we got a thing from Chris in the IRC question about in HACT this weekend.
Yep.
He's saying, would you like me to come along and help out in any way?
Yeah, sure. Oh,
We can do that.
Mate, Chris, if you'd like to come hang out with us this weekend, I mean, I'd still like to do the stream from Out at Inact on Saturday.
That'd be really cool.
So you can come, just like Will is now, you can come be a guest with us this weekend. That'd be just
Internet
fine.
famous.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's almost as good as being actually famous.
Well, this is better. There's no pressure. We can talk about what we like to talk about. Just talking about video games now. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, that's true.
The game I'm playing at the moment, don't have as much time as I'd like for all games, but I'm playing a lot of. You heard of Rocksmith before? It's pretty cool because I always wanted to learn how to play electric guitar. You ever played like Guitar Hero? Where it's got, like,
I've
the
played
colours and stuff?
GarageBand on iPad.
Okay. So this is similar to those games. Like you got the
Yeah.
coloured notes coming at you, but this actually plugs into any real guitar. That's why we've got 2 guitars over there because me and Glenn rock out in the morning.
It might be working.
It might be.
Well,
Yes.
Looks like
yeah,
it.
Moment
there
of
is,
truth.
in fact, a thing on the stream, and it still appears to be working. So you didn't
Oh,
break
it's
it.
coming up in the corner. Didn't I call it that Blair had knocked it out of the park? If it's not audio, we've got this.
Okay.
So what we've set up, Will, in the stream is that in this corner, this is what everyone sees who's watching
Yeah,
at home,
it's
right?
like a face cam.
You got it.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna-
I think there's a good chance Will knows what a stream is. Do you watch
Oh, yeah.
Twitch? No, do you watch
No,
live
I watch
stream?
them on YouTube. Though,
Okay,
Yeah.
when they
streams.
upload
He's
it.
got it.
that's
Yeah.
what we're streaming on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we jump into the Rift stuff, though, we've just had another question from 78776. You can set your own name so we know who you are.
That's
That would be
okay.
really cool. But anyway,
That could be their name.
This is true.
Yep.
So, just wondering, for the event on the 10th to the 12th, so
Yep.
that's the HACT
That's
event,
hacked. Yep.
have the prizes been announced yet?
No, we haven't announced those yet.
Top secret.
Oh,
hush.
we have.
Announce one.
I can announce one. Major prize is $500. $500 for a weekend's work's pretty good. Yeah, well, CBR
How do you get the prizes?
by making something very cool. So the way it'll work is, this is for the event
Yeah.
next weekend. You got 3 days to make your own project, whatever you like, and then you record a video of up to 2.5 minutes explaining to people what you made, and then we'll have some judges make a call about that.
Yeah.
So we also do prizes per area. So there'll be prizes for people.
So
who make,
minor and major.
yeah. So there's prizes for like the best website, best mobile app, best video game, best 3D
So
artwork.
would there be video games as a prize?
Not handing out video games, but prizes for people that make cool video games on the
Why
weekend.
would you
Yeah,
want
there's
video
prizes
games
for
so we
that.
can give you money to go buy a video
Yeah.
game?
Well, that's it. You can use the prize money to go do that.
So is it working? It feels
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah,
working.
it's shown up. So Blair's jumped into the VR himself.
He is lost in the rift.
Oh god. Whee.
Alrighty.
So, this was the game I used to test. Actually, they might be able to.
Alright, so you're going to stop hogging it and let Will have a go?
Well, so this would be probably the game I recommend we start with.
Yeah, sure.
I hope you don't get bad nausea or motion sickness.
Do you get car sick, mate?
No.
Okay.
Should
not
be
really
safe.
the same thing.
If you
Not
start
really.
to feel a little
Yeah.
queasy, buddy, just
so I'll
tell
do
us
the
and we'll
spiel.
take it off.
So this goes for anyone out there. There's going to be riffs at the coming event.
Both.
Yeah, both.
Yeah,
Cool.
both. Yeah.
Chances are I'll be the VR stream lead. For those who don't know, that's virtual reality. And you'll all hear this on the weekend anyway, but essentially there's a few things you need to know with virtual reality. Number one is it's not like if you start to feel sick, it's called simulated sickness. It's actually not like motion sickness or seasickness. It's closest to seasickness, but seasickness you can kind of work through. You can breathe and you'll get through it. You can't do that with simulated sickness. If you start feeling sick, you take the rift off. Otherwise, you'll do what I've done more times I'd like to admit, and try and push through it and just chuck your guts up. It happens.
Would not recommend.
Yeah, no, 10 out of 10 would not rift again. But
Shouldn't that be 0 out of 10?
didn't say it wasn't fun.
Well, if we reset it and before you put on the accelerator,
Yeah, have a look around.
yeah, just take a look around first and just get a
What's
feel for it.
What
Yeah,
is Rift?
So the Rift is okay. So it gets referred to as the Oculus Rift. Oculus is the company, as founded by Palmer Luckey. It's an American company, and the Rift is the actual
Lunchbox that you put on your face.
This thing right here is the Rift.
What
So-
game are we playing?
It's called Radial G. So it's like a radial racing game with lots of G-force.
So, well, the way these things work is it's got 2 screens inside this visor here, because you got one eye looking at each, and it's going to feel like you're actually in
Yeah.
the ship looking around, and you can see depth of field
I
around
imagine it
you.
works upside down.
It would. Yeah, cool.
Rotates.
Anyway, I reckon we've done enough talking. What do you want to have a look?
Yeah.
Cool. So
Yeah, that's the
the
way.
way this one works.
Just while you're kind
Just-
of showing him that one,
Yep.
we had one more question
So
on the
yeah,
prizes.
sure.
roll your chair in here.
I will
Uh,
be throwing back and forth, I think.
So the
Yeah.
controls are
Yep,
super
so
easy.
another question.
It's
What is it,
just,
man?
Same
keys.
user
So forward,
who still
back,
doesn't have a name, so
so
78776.
Yep.
Are the category
Yep.
prizes $500 or the major prize is
I'm gonna
500?
reset it. Do you just want to hit
And
save
do you know what the category prizes are yet?
The major was 5. And the category prizes
Cool. Alright.
are for each of the
What you do?
streams that we're running on the weekend. So there'd be one for web, mobile, game, 3D art, 3D print, and virtual reality. So there's a prize for each of those categories, and you're able to enter into those whether you're in the beginner or the open stream. And we take into account, how much mental help you've had if you're in the beginner stream, for example. But anyone wanting to go for any prize need to submit a pitch video similar to the last event. Still need to do that.
Yeah.
Yep. Hope that answered your question. Alrighty. And how's Will getting set up?
We're getting there. It's loading, maybe. Hope. Yep. Oh. Okay. Cool. So look around.
Wow,
How cool's that?
cool.
Very
Right,
cool.
can you look at your feet at the pedals. Oh yeah. So the way this works is
Looking to go have
so
a
you're
look.
right.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'll put your middle finger on the forward kick. That's forward. And then when you're ready, so look up. All right. There.
All right, so all you guys watching at home, down your bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you've got the same field of vision
Look
as
around.
what Will's seeing.
Yeah. It's
Can you fall off the track?
Nah, you can spin around it as much as you want.
That's very cool.
Artificial gravity.
Yeah. So you
So
take
the
short corner, like you do
the
the
consumer
input, supposed to go
the
to
consumer
outside.
version of this device has been announced for Q1 of 2016.
And
Shipping
with-
at 4K resolution as well, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
it's
and
awesome.
the cool little hand control things with it.
Microsoft, yeah.
Yeah, so instead of having to rely on like the keyboard, it'll feel more
run through the
natural to
green.
have like
Yeah, you go through the green, you run over the pads.
joysticks you
speakers.
throw around.
Yeah, so I know that
Slow
I'm
down.
definitely going to be pre-ordering that as soon as it comes out. I'm sure Blair will, and Matt, you have to.
I'm okay with that. That'll be all right.
Oh, that was probably. Where's my tripod gone?
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Jace. Love you, Jace.
We're still Jason.
Jace provides pretty much all of the tech we're currently using to talk to you. So
Yeah, the tripods, the mics, the.
the lights, when we set those
No, the
up.
microphone we commandeered from one of the meeting rooms, I thought.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
and the webcams actually.
Yeah, so no, we borrow from everybody to make
How's it
this
going,
happen.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
How you feeling? Sick at all, or?
Nah.
He's like, nah,
I'm
this is
so
good.
jealous. I get about 30 seconds into one of those and start feeling a bit crook. That's okay.
He's moving really fast. No, he hit big.
Not fast enough, mate. It's got a need for speed.
Yeah. We've got we've got a whole bunch of games as well on it, which is good.
Yeah, I was watching you play like a horror game the other day.
Yeah,
That was really
It
cool.
didn't look very scary, but you guys were carrying on like
It's
it was.
so okay. So the thing with a Rift is, I grew up watching and playing horror movies and horror games and whatnot. Like they're fine, you know, they're not particularly scary once you're used to them.
Sure.
But the thing is, it's very different in a Rift because when you watch a movie or you play a game, if something scares you,
You can turn your head, right? You can look away.
Well, yeah, you detach.
Yeah.
You're like, it's in a game, it's in a movie,
Mm.
right? And your brain knows that. Whereas with a Rift, your brain, like a lot of the time, your brain is genuinely convinced that your body is in actual harm's way. It's pretty hard to just man mode and just try and run through it. It just doesn't really work.
Okay. I still haven't tried it, mind you. I'm an absolute
You know what we
chicken
should
with
do?
horror movies.
Do you know what we should do?
What's that?
What
We
should we do?
Stick Matt in the Rift on the spot and make him play a horror game on stream.
That would be pretty funny.
Sounds delightful, Blair.
Though
Thanks.
for it to really have a good effect, you need to have audio as well, and with your
Yeah,
track
we shouldn't
record
jeopardize.
with audio,
We shouldn't
perhaps we
jeopardize
shouldn't
the
do it
audio.
while we're
Yeah.
streaming.
All right, what else is happening? So, haven't done a whole heap of work on the platform side this week. We've been throwing ourselves at the marketing, sales, and promotion bit.
It's just infinite. You just go around doing laps in it. So your best is 2 minutes 52, which is down on the keyboard. Yeah, hold down thing. Do you want to try and play a different one?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So that's that one. So we'll get you out of this.
So tonight, another thing we get to do is you can hear there's a lot more background noise than usual. 6 o'clock tonight. No, 5 o'clock. There's a big networking thing happening up here in the space that we work. Rumour is there's about 250 people coming around to come and network and do all that sort of stuff. Anyway, we managed to snag one of the pitch spots, so I get to talk in front of all those people. So it's practice for when I have to talk to that committee tomorrow. So get some more
And
practice.
once
in that
again, Blair and I will be hiding in the crowd going, "Yay, Matt, well done."
one. It's good to have morals. Good to have moral support. That's it. How was that, mate? Pretty good.
What do you think?
Pretty awesome.
Tell the
Alright.
people of the interwebs what you thought of the Rift.
The Rift game is really good because you can't fall off track.
That'll help.
And red slows you down.
Yep. So we bought
Green
that.
makes you go faster.
Was it pretty cool having the different
Yeah.
effect of being able to see at distance and that
Yeah.
sort of thing? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I had the first time I got my Rift out, one of my old housemates'
horror?
friends, she put on the Rift and we had her in a roller coaster game. And as she's going up,
Yeah,
she's like
yeah.
looking over the edge and
not
like
violent.
getting
No,
pretty freaked
I
out.
called you.
And as it does the like first dip, she was like, "Oh my god!" And like you see her leaning into corners that only exist in her head. And then the track finished, and I'm like, "So what do you think?" She just put the riff back on and like, "Let's do it again." She sat there for like an hour going around this roller coaster, just like she'd do it this way, then she turned backwards, and then she was like hanging upside down off the chair as she went around this roller coaster.
That's pretty
It was
cool.
good.
What's the game?
So this weekend, one of the activities is actually using
For
these
2 hours?
devices.
Or how long do the activities go for?
2 to 2.5.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what if you're stuck into a game and it's past the 2 hours?
Well, it's going to be more about building your own thing.
Yeah.
So we'll give all the software that we're using, you're able to use on your computer at home. So if you want to keep working on a game that you've been building, you'll be able to do that.
And if you're really into it, you can be like, "Hey, that HACT event that's on the weekend after, I want to go to that one too."
Yeah, definitely.
So
So
you should totally do that.
yeah, well, all the little activities this weekend, you can learn any of them more in depth the weekend after. So that's something else to do as well.
And that's where pretty much I'm going to assume everyone, if not most people that are watching now, came to our first HACT event. So yeah,
Yeah, that's
Get to meet some of them.
What's this
hopefully.
channel called?
that we're streaming on now. We call it HACT Live.
So if I search up Hacked Live on YouTube,
If
I would come up with this.
It's currently unlisted, I believe.
yeah, but if you go to HACT,
Game's working. Can confirm. Yep.
Blair's running from zombies.
if you go to
Working.
hacked.io/live, then you'll be okay.
All right.
You're not
So,
going to scare him, are you?
So Chris
Probably
is
What's it
game.
rated?
like nothing. It's an indie game. Prob's like PG or M. There's no violence.
yeah.
Alright.
There's just a couple of zombies and
It's all
an
atmosphere.
angry dog.
All right, cool. So
Alright.
if you get scared or you want to take it off, just take it off. Cool. So it's pretty simple. It's just like wait.
Indoors, left click.
Yeah. So you look around with that. Look around with this. You run around with WAS and D. It's pretty simple. Cool.
All right. Well, Will's braver than me then. I'm not going to play it.
Okay, exactly.
So Chris has asked how the platform's coming along.
Alright.
So, to be perfectly honest, I haven't even opened a code editor in the last week or two, however long it's been. Yeah, because we've pretty much been flat out with trying to market the events, get all of the mentors and riffs and stuff together. So, yeah, for the chief technical guy, I have been doing everything but technical stuff lately.
But the reasoning behind that is that going into these next two events and thinking about how can the platform help us to put on better events here in Canberra and helping other people who want to run events in other cities, well, we're going to be going into these events with that hat on and thinking that through. So whilst the work hasn't happened in the last week and a half, what we're going into in the next week and a half is going to help to make a better product after that. And there's still some background stuff going on. I mean, I mentioned pitching for that grant tomorrow. Those monies we can use to pay contractors, as I was saying, to make assets for the platform. So
Those
still a bit of
monies.
background stuff going on.
All those shinies.
Was that the grammatically correct thing to say? I don't know. I'm sure
A
someone
shiny
watching
bag
knows
of
better than
gold
I do.
pieces.
Yeah, that's it. Well, the catch is we can't pay ourselves with any of that, so it has to go to third-party contractors. So that's one of the conditions. Yeah. Hey, Mitch.
Hey guys.
We've
Come in
Hi,
and
Mitch,
wave, mate.
Come onto the stream so
Yeah,
they can
come
see
wave.
you.
It's a big group.
Welcome to the internet.
That's Mitch.
On the interwebs. Am I on the interwebs?
You will
There's
You're
a
at
30-second
30
delay,
seconds
but
away.
you will appear.
Okay, I'll pop up. I'm just here to pinch some deodorant. Is that cool?
Of course.
Every day.
He's our
Every day.
he's our resident deodorant pincher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'll get the next can. Next can. Thanks, guys. Looking forward to the weekend.
So
Thanks,
Mitch is one of our other Griffin cohort in the accelerator program. He does a mobile app called Sign on Site, which is a sort of safety thing for construction or anything like that. So he's pretty cool. There's his brochure. Get out of here. This
He's
is
a
not your marketing
shameless
channel.
promoter. Shameless promoter.
Every
But
day
you have to be,
hustling.
I think. So yeah, when you go onto a construction site or something like that, it uses low energy Bluetooth to
Location services.
location services, so that using your phone the people on site know that you're there. So if something were to happen, or if the software detected your phone had moved too quickly, like indicating you might have fallen or something like that, then there's triggers in there to let people know that that's happened. So pretty worthwhile thing that Mitch is working on with his business. It's going to improve people's safety working at construction sites, because it's a fact of life that people die in these situations every year. Even in countries in Australia with the kind of laws that we have around protection, accidents still happen. So I predict Mitch will save a life through sign on site pretty soon. He should feel pretty good about that.
Thanks, Matt.
I can tell he does. All right, very cool.
Giant smile.
Yeah. I've heard his pitch a couple of times. So
So we'll hit you up for that. The money for that
checks in the
marketing
mail.
section.
Checks in the mail, I think. Are there any other questions? It's just more people arriving for this networking thing, so I'm worried the noise is going to get a bit
A bit
untenable.
crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing else in IRC or anything like that currently.
Cool.
So how's the Rift going?
Yeah,
over
it's
there?
pretty quiet over here. What's happening?
Yeah, so we've got Will in
You don't even
Different
have
without the headphones.
he's being chased by a gargoyle.
Yeah, I am.
It's like a weeping
Can
angel.
I attack it?
No, you can't.
Not
go wrong.
angels.
Yeah,
I
the weeping
hate the
angels are
weeping
Doctor Who.
angels.
Where's say gargoyle?
Yeah, so we've seen a game called Dread Halls, which is an indie game that was made for a game jam. I think it was made for the VR Game Jam 2014.
Well,
believe.
the gargoyle is still here.
Or was it 13? I think it was 14. But I have no idea. Gonna go with 14. Could have been 13.
Zombie.
It was made a couple years ago
Cool.
in a weekend.
Cool.
Yeah. It was first scary game. I've
Game's
ever played.
crashed.
Oh really? Oh okay.
That's all right. Well, we can set you up on that again afterward.
Let's do
But
a different game.
different game. Fair enough. We can. We'll probably start to wrap this stream up, and we'll get Will set up on a different game afterward.
Well, there was one more thing that we haven't mentioned
cool.
yet.
Yeah,
I
what's
don't
that?
believe.
What's that?
So the ambassador kind of program.
Yes. No, I didn't say that at all. Take it away, Glenn.
So we've been saying that we want to kind of get you guys involved with helping us to build the platform and that sort of thing. And we've been talking about, like, you guys are getting us out there, the name, telling your friends and stuff. And so it would be cool if we could help you out in
When will
return.
you make it?
And so one of the ideas we've been playing around with a little bit there is this ambassador idea. Whereas
What other games do you
we
have?
haven't worked out the specifics yet, but for example, if you sign up a whole bunch of people and manage to get them to come along and join you and make cool stuff at one of the future events, then you'll be able to get either, like, I don't know, discount or free ticket or maybe some cool prize we come up with. So if you've got ideas about what you would want, that would also be really cool. So that's one aspect of the ambassador program, and if you're interested in that, hit one of us up. I've been doing most of it so far, but I know Blair's just waiting on emailing his good friend Sam about the same thing. Get on that email. So was talking to Chris about it, and he seems really keen to come on board.
Like,
So,
Glenn and Chris. It's
sweet.
good, mate.
Who else? Mia.
Use it.
She was asking me for, like, our
Can you
flyers
control
and
me?
logos and stuff, so she could send that out to her friends. So sent her that, and if I haven't already mentioned the ambassador part, I plan to in an upcoming email. So that'll happen. What was the other part? Oh, and just so this stream is one kind of avenue of talking with you guys, but it was pretty cool if the people that really are engaged and want to help out with these events or the platform, like, we want a more two-way conversation, and IRC is kind of good for it, but where we're talking at a wall, sometimes it doesn't work so well. So that ambassador program would also be like you guys giving us ideas or coming along to, like, in HACT to help teach the kids, and I'm sure we'll be able to work out some kind of, like, what's the intern work experience type thing.
Yeah, we could definitely class it as that, and happy to give, like, references for you guys when you're starting to go for those after school jobs and that sort of thing. And then, you know, that's experience you can put down on the resume we can talk to your prospective employer about that sort of thing as well.
Yeah.
But you guys keep working at making your own apps. You won't need to go and work with somebody else. You can just start to sell your own stuff, I'd say.
Which is a much better idea.
Yeah, that sounds like more fun.
So we've got about 3 minutes till we're meant to stop streaming.
Yep.
So did we have anything else we needed to cover today?
That's now that you've talked about the ambassador thing, I believe that was everything. Although one thing I didn't get into as much as I was planning to was you were going into businesses throughout Civic with the flyers.
Yeah.
You're a bit apprehensive about doing it, but by the time Glenn had stopped, like we went to grab some food like last night. No, actually it was Monday. It was the night before. It was on Monday night. And without prompting, he's just pitching the event to someone working behind the counter. It was awesome. So, how'd you find it, like versus expectations? How was that?
So just a bit of background, like being a techie, geeky, kind of gothy dude, I don't people all that well. So, talking about it was kind of really scary at first. But probably even the first place I went up to and started talking at them wasn't anxious and just flowed really easily, and they took our flyers and that was really cool. So yeah, and that pretty much just kept going every place I went to, and by the end it's like, wow, talking to people is actually not that hard. This is cool. So yeah, that was really fun.
That's awesome. So Glenn's putting me out of a job. We'll put him on the spot to pitch to everybody tonight.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
gosh.
almost talking to people in real life is almost as easy. It's easier than doing it online because you don't have to deal with lag
No.
Or audio.
Online for sure.
or audio issues for that matter.
All right. Well, we can wrap it up now. Will, thanks for joining us to Savo. We'll
Yeah,
see you on the
cheers.
weekend.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
And Izzy, you're...
See you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you'll be here tomorrow. Yeah.
That is.
Oh, you're in again tomorrow?
Oh,
Awesome.
easy.
All right, that'll be cool. And Izzy, you're coming this weekend as well?
Oh, it's
Don't
gonna
want
be
to come
good.
say hi to
Awesome.
the internet?
Not this time?
Alright.
Those-
But you want
So
to
looking
check
forward
out
to
the virtual reality game?
Yeah,
All right,
cool.
we can do that.
We'll do it after the camera goes off.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. Well, we're gonna. I reckon we can stream again over lunchtime from HACT this Saturday. So we'll post the times up and let you guys know. But until then, keep posting those questions and feedback and all that sort of stuff in the Facebook group, or email us, or
Tell
Otherwise.
everyone about HACT.
And
the subtle messaging.
Yeah.
so just so you guys know, I again won't be able to make it on Saturday because I'm in Sydney at some other event that is currently eluding me. Probably something involving music. It normally is. So yeah, I'll probably see you all on Wednesday again.
And we can tell you how it went.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alrighty. We'll see you on Saturday.
Cool. Catch you
Bye,
all
everyone.
later.